What's up, guys? Mindless again. Wanted to share another piece. And this is a cool one. Maybe, possibly, some of you don't know this maker. I doubt that highly. The past couple of years, he's come on very strong onto the custom knife scene. And quickly has gained a reputation as, first off, an excellent designer. And secondly, excellent maker. The level of craftsmanship and quality is absolutely there. So what we're looking at is Nalu knives, coming the maker's Nalu Boersma from Hawaii. So he is a young dude, family guy, got a couple kids, nice wife, the whole dilly. But he's on Oahu, and you know, like many knife makers, started as a collector, but eventually worked his way into making knives. And over the past, I'd say, 16 to 18 months, really has honed his skills and has produced a piece that I just went bonkers over, and I consider myself lucky, pretty fortunate to have gotten into the collection, because this was not an auction piece or an open bid. It was actually spec built by a customer, and I had seen it on Instagram, and you know, it's the kind of piece that you could tell it's a legacy piece. That person may keep it for the rest of their life, hand it down to their kids. But a few months later, the opportunity came up to grab it, and you know I did. So we're looking at here is a full dress Nalu Knives XL Capitalist in Mokuti and Damascus. So let's look at the knife and go over the specs. I cleaned it to get the fingerprints off, but it's a high polish, so by the end of this review, I'm sure it will not look as good as it does right now. So, okay, overall length is about 8.5 inches. The cutting edge is 3.5 inches, and from the pivot to the tip is 4 inches. So, decent sized knife. Thickness is there. This is a thicker knife. You're looking at Tuxedo Damascus. I've heard it called Bacon Damascus too, but it's known as Tuxedo Damascus. And this is called Tread Mokuti. Both come from Chad Nichols. And then Nalu actually used something called Shockwave Timascus for the backspacer, and that's an Alpha Knife Supply product. So multiple, you know, forged alloys and steel and titanium to come up with this piece from different vendors. And I think he knocked it out of the park. It's a good knife. So I had a regular size Capitalist for a while. I got it last year at Blade in a trade, and I loved it. But I knew in an effort to kind of dress up the collection, I would have to get rid of it in hopes of grabbing something like this. And about, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, I saw Nalu post this, and he posted the information and said this is already sold. So you knew it was a custom build. So Blade 2016 comes around just a month ago, and I wasn't able to go. Many of you know that because I had some family obligations. But I had Sacco from Recon 1 proxying for me on a couple open bids, and this came across his table, and he, you know, the relationship I have with him, he knows exactly what I'm looking for, so he grabbed it up knowing that I would definitely buy it off him. So thank you, Sacco. I'm grateful, because I think this represents Nalu's work very well. I have a Model 82, one of his other models, that I don't think I've done a video on, but I may. It's all superconductor, really awesome piece. That was an open bid on the USN. I think I did do a video on it. So, but this, the Capitalist, I think is his iconic model, and to have it in this spec with Damascus and the Mokuti is it's a treat. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. So, listen to this. The action is amazing. I'm going to just be straight with you guys. In the beginning, I had an early Nalu Model 82 about a year ago. The action wasn't this dialed in. This is, he's got the pivot geometry, the detent dialed in perfectly. It's a frame lock. Take a look at it. You can see the lockup is early, but very solid. The entire frame is the Mokuti, contoured. All the edges have been taken down, even the pocket clip, contoured 3D clip in Mokuti, and then there's that Timascus backspacers. Gorgeous. If you look on the inside of the backspacer, Nalu has hand signed it. There you go. And put the year 2016. You know I love that stuff. Just a gorgeous piece. Super sharp. Beautiful, beautiful knife. It is heavy. It's a big, chunky knife, but ergos are really good. It has a really, really good feel in hand. I mean, obviously this is a dressy piece, so you're not going to be cutting hard with it, but I would have no problem cutting some food with it or opening packages. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. The Damascus is perfect. He's, you know, laid it out perfectly where the lines are perfectly horizontal. No flaws. Just gorgeous work. Absolutely beautiful. I wanted to share this with you guys because it's just so rare to see Nalu make really, really dressy stuff. Take a look at the pivot. On the show side, it's been domed. On the lock side, you can see the typical, it looks like an SK bolt, but who knows. Excellent work. Take a look at the backspacer. Protrudes. It stands proud just a little bit to give it that little extra texture. But guys, this is good, good stuff. Honestly, Nalu, you killed it, buddy. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the striations of the Timascus on the bias cut when you look from the side. Beautifully executed. Very thick slabs. Very thick blade stock. And I don't know if you can see it on the video, but he's got a large swedge that runs about 3/4 back and then up. And then you can kind of see the blade thickness, and he shaved it down to that. But pay attention to how well it's done. It's evenly spaced both sides. Everything is just super, super well done. Perfectly symmetrical. Gorgeous. Gorgeous work. Absolutely gorgeous work. And he opted to go with the hardware showing, but he didn't just leave it, you know, stock. It's been polished. On the back side, where you see the ends of the screws, those have also been domed and polished. And I think it looks good. I mean, it could be argued that hidden hardware would be the way to go, but honestly, this looks outstanding. The clip works well. Just a really, really good knife. And more important than anything is the action. On these dressier pieces, usually the action suffers a bit, but not this one. It has that double clack. Very Peter Carey-ish, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Great sound on deployment. Super, super smooth. And there's the centering for you. Just dead on. Dead on. Tolerances are super, super tight. Running on bearings. There's the lock pin. You can see extra large. Beautifully executed. And then if you take a look at the blade, you can see that he's milled out the matching part of the blade to lock into that lock bar. And it's perfect. Just executed perfectly. Yeah, I had to share this one with you guys. This is one of those dressy pieces that is unique, stylistically unique, material-wise unique, from a really, really great up-and-coming maker. Honestly, amazing stuff. If you ever can get your hands on a piece from Nalu, I would not hesitate. They are excellent knives. You know, if you go back in his YouTube channel, you'll see videos of his collection early on his channel. And he had a couple Southards and stuff, and you can look at his Model 82 and you can see influences from that model, from Southard. This is a little different. It's kind of birchy a little bit, but not. This is a unique piece. And the XL size, it's not like super XL. It's not like it's a 9.5 inch long blade. It's just a large size example of his capitalist knife. The regular one is actually small, so I prefer the XL. There's not too many laying around, and I know this is a one-off as far as materials and dress configuration. So I wanted to share this with you guys. Great piece. Would not have been able to score it without Sacco working his magic as a broker, getting pieces off of private collections. So big thanks to Recon One on this piece. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about this or any of my other videos, you know, leave a comment below. I do my best to reply to each and every comment. I absolutely read every single one, so know that I'm seeing your comments, and I do my best to reply to all of them. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and if you dug the video, throw me a like. I appreciate it. Lets me know you're enjoying what I've done or you need me to change what I'm doing. So either way, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video. This is 4th of July weekend, so happy 4th, brothers. Stay safe out there, and enjoy the long weekend, the 3-day weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. This is the XL Capitalist in Mokuti, Timascus, and Tuxedo Damascus from Nalu Knives out of Hawaii. So thanks again, fellas. Take it easy.